My name is Elizabeth. I went to an all-girls school for high school, and I got involved in crew, which is rowing. I served as class president for my junior year and my senior year, and through that I was able to connect with a lot of girls through public speaking. As many girls when they're younger and you're growing up, you ideally want to wait till you're married. Like a bunch of girls in lower middle school, they want to say, oh, I want to wait till I'm married till I engage in any sexual activity. And then as you get older, you start realizing that that idea kind of starts diminishing. So throughout my high school career, we played this game, Never Have I Ever. And basically girls hold up their hands and someone says, never have I ever done something. And they start off with, never have I ever kissed a boy. And if you've done that, you put your finger down. That kind of related to the game that they were playing with their sex life. And you girls would always look around at each other and who's had sex, who hasn't. There's this new popularity defined by who is more sexually experienced. And it's hard to stand out and be like, oh, I've never done that. And then you've kind of won the game, but you haven't won because everyone's like, oh, she's prude or she's inexperienced or no guys are gonna like her. You see magazines about, the 10 new sex positions or, become desired by your boyfriend. And when you watch Sex and the City or you turn on Gossip Girl and, there's always a sex scene. They're always like, well, I love him, it's time to have sex. And it's like, oh, well, this is why society's teaching us that this is what you have to do. This is what you're meant to do. And if you don't do it after 3 months of being in a relationship, then you're not cool or it's not going to last or, people are going to judge you and then you're by yourself. And it was sad to me because I feel like no one was standing up and saying, you know what, this isn't right. You can be beautiful and you can be confident and accomplished and successful as a female. I think your identity and independence as a girl is such a powerful thing, especially in the 21st century. It's so destructive to have sex at a young age because we're deciding who we are as people, who we are in our faith, and who we want to be in life, career-wise and whatnot. And to get so connected with someone, as intimate as you possibly can physically with someone, just kind of puts the other things on hold. And then if you guys break up, then you really have nothing because you've given everything up for this person. Who are you? Oh, well, I'm Mark's girlfriend, or I go out with them. And I saw so many of my friends just giving into this popularity and this majority rule, and it's hard to be the minority in today's world. We live in a world that says stand out, be yourself, but only if it agrees, only if it's the same as what we believe. And at the age of 18, I see so many girls just kind of, giving up who they are and giving up their wants and their needs for their boyfriends or for guys that they like. And so eventually they don't really stand for anything. There's definitely timelines in life where we have to decide who we are and what we want. And then when we meet our spouse and then engage in the activity, then it's a beautiful thing because it's two people, independent, joining together. If nothing else in life, you have what you believe and your morals and your values. And no one can take that away from you if you don't let them take that away from you. It is difficult. I think a lot of my friends look at me and they're like, oh, it's easy for you. And it's not. When you really like someone and you're really attracted to someone physically, it's hard to step back. Just watching people and as sad as it is, unhealthy relationships and failed relationships and people, my best friends dealing with boys cheating on them and then yet they keep on doing the same thing. That's enough for me to go, I don't want that. I've had friends that have already had sex and because of their horrible experiences emotionally and physically, they've stepped aside and they're like, now I want to wait till I'm married so I can honestly know that he will be there for me whenever I need him and he means what he says because he's told me it and he's said it in front of God and in front of my parents, in front of his parents and our friends, and everyone has witnessed it. I think you'd be surprised about how many guys are right there with you and how many guys respect that so much because you're standing out, you're being different, you're going against the current and against the cultural flow of things. You're not the only one doing this.